Mahadev. Sun, Moon, Mercury conjunction, which is one of the most commonly found three planetary conjunction in Vedic astrology. Why do they have an instructive mind and how their identity is forgotten? Let's figure it out in this video today. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and watch till the end. So, what is Sun? Sun is father, the authority, the ego. What is Moon? Moon is mother, mind, emotions. Mercury is speech, logical, analytical thinking, understanding. So, when all of them come together in one house, one sign, what happens? They bless that sign, they bless that house because they are beneficial planet. Together they are coming, all of three of them are beneficial. So, they bring lot of fortune, good luck, lot of blessings and grace onto that house, irrespective of whatever is going on in this particular native. In that particular house, those significance will be blessed. Now, this conjunction is happening during Amavasya because Sun and Moon are together. Sun, Moon, when they are very together, Amavasya happens. Because you must have known, or if you do not know, watch this video, Sun Moon conjunction. Sun Moon, when the Moon is crossing the Sun's degree, okay, that time Amavasya happens. So whoever is born during this Amavasya, when they go inward, they go inside to understand what is going on in their mind, what is going on within their own emotional plane, they don't get much clarity. Due to the effects of Moon's significance, Moon's meanings are burnt by the Sun when they were born, because Moon was combust close to the Sun's degree. Okay. So now when Mercury is here, what is happening? Mercury takes care of the logical and analytical thinking, inner consciousness. Mercury has his own style of shaping the mind, shaping the consciousness, okay, influencing the native's life. He doesn't want to be sitting with other planets, especially not with the Moon. Okay. So what happens? Here Mercury somehow loses his style of functioning and he gets heavily influenced by Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon are powerful, they are luminaries, they illumine the mind, okay, Sun, Moon. So what happens? These people, these children, or teenagers or young people, their logical, rational mindset is heavily influenced by the parents, by the father, the Sun, and the mother, the Moon. Mother and the father, they directly shape the child's consciousness in a very high degree. Okay. Why? Because the Mercury is somehow helpless, working in his own way, functioning in his own manner. He is juxtaposed or sandwiched or so close with the Sun and Moon that he can't have his own way of style of thinking. He can't have his own way of analyzing things. Even when he does so, because he is born during Amavasya, he goes inward and understands what is going on, he doesn't get clarity. And when he comes up with a conclusion, that conclusion is heavily influenced by the parents. Now you would say, if you are Indian watching this, you would say, oh, that's a very good thing. My parents, very nice Shravan Kumar of a child, always listening to the mother and father, very nice thing. Yes, nice. Of course, all the parents, regardless whether you are Indian or African or you are from Cuba or China, wherever you are from, parents always wants good for their children. Okay, but the parents don't want to influence the child throughout his life. Okay, While growing up, the parent wants to help shape his mind, shape his intellect, every parent, regardless of conjunctions, but not through his whole life. So, due to this emotional and mental conditioning, the helplessness of Mercury, they somehow forget to have their own way of analyzing things, having their own way of coming to a conclusion without the parental influences. Their very judgment, the very belief system is heavily conditioned and influenced by the parents. Now imagine, let me give you examples, otherwise it is very difficult to understand. For example, a simple Indian family, okay, 4 people are there, okay, husband, wife, mother and father, father-in-law, mother-in-law, and they have already they have a child, a boy, 5 total, 1 boy they have, okay. Now the parents, they want another, the parents want their son to have another baby, okay, but the daughter-in-law doesn't want to become a mother again, okay, and the son doesn't have any clue, okay, he doesn't have any clue because he is not the one who has to bear the child, okay, he is the man, so he doesn't have any clue what is right and what is wrong. Just because his parents wants to have another child, he will tell his wife that no, you must bring another baby onto this earth, and so because my parents want. So he doesn't have his own say. His own logics are lost. Anybody, okay, anybody, whether India, America, Canada, wherever it is, Belgium, Switzerland, the person should have his own intellect, moral, morality, his own ethical understanding, his own logical, analytical intelligence, his own belief, tried and tested belief system, which he must have conviction and to act upon. He should not become somebody who is conditioned by others. Imagine those, those people, those who bomb other countries, those dangerous people, what are they? They are conditioned people, okay, they have been conditioned, brainwashed by other people, by authorities of them, and to make them do those kind of inhuman acts, okay. So this is what is the bad part of this conjunction, okay. Here the Mercury becomes helpless, the discernment, the viveka, they say vivek and buddhi, in our languages, Indian languages, we say not only Sanskrit, vivek and buddhi, both are interlinked. The buddhi, which is the intellect, should bring viveka, meaning discernment, okay, discernment, that is viveka. You must have seen in old movies, that the main character is supposed to do something, his own clone is talking from behind, hey, what are you doing, is it correct what you are doing? So that is vivek, okay. So that doesn't get developed properly because of this heavy conditioning, parental influence. Always the mama's and the papa's boy becomes confused when they have to take big decisions. So that has to go away with time. You are 35 or 25, you cannot, be influenced or conditioned by others to take the decisions of your life, to take the stand when it is wrong, okay. So this is what is very, very, very important to understand. Now what is and also a very good part of this conjunction here, because the moon and sun is always conditioning the Mercury, what happens, they end up developing a very good memory. The memory becomes very, very big, so they can do very good academically they can do very well, okay. Father tells, go to United States, okay, I will pay all the fee, don't worry whether you get a scholarship or not, okay, you go to United States, you do MBA there, okay. So then he goes to United States and does very good, okay. and he retains all the information, all the lectures the professor gives because of a good Mercury. Okay, and also in a very nice, very lovely cases, they can become psychologists also. In the process of trying to understand their own mind, because they don't get that clarity, when they go inward they don't get that clarity, so they try and try and try, they study human psychology, they take up courses in psychology. Okay, then probably most likely they end up becoming a good psychologist or a probably author, or anyhow Moon Mercury people becomes author. Okay, so these are the things. Now the bad part is that, okay, other person, parent or whoever that is, authority can be someone else also. Okay, they are influencing your judgment. Why would you want somebody else to influence your judgment? You should be judging on your own. Would you like if when you are going to cast your vote, if somebody tells you vote, no, give vote to this party only. No, that is your democratic right. You vote whoever you want to vote, right? The candidate choice is yours. Similarly, here your own judgment and belief system has to be totally tried and tested by you. You have Rahu Ketu, you have Mercury. Okay, so this is all I have to say about this conjunction. I hope you understand the good part and don't get offended. Okay, understand the total picture. Okay, and I hope that will help you in your life. I hope you will give me a like here, subscribe if you want to. I will see you in the next one. Har Har Mahadev.